Ben artık savaşı bıraktım. Detektif olacağım. At. Geldim.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Nereye gideceğiz? Just tell me where to go.
Is everything all right? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
Funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. Couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
Annesine olmuş ki.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
Aha ben. Bu Mycroft bu mu benim?
The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. Didn't believe him even then.
It will come back to you.
Aha. Ha bak burası annemin mezarı işte.
I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
Hoş geldin.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it here? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
Yeni mi? Aa, Ayva Minecraft falan mı burada? Ama sönmüş. Böyle bir şey yakaladı.
A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
Aa, şimdi çıktı. Ben burayı araştırdım.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggest he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
Aha.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not
Nasıl
care.
bütün kanıtlar?
Ah, well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Nereye devam ediyor? Yukarı. Burada gördüm.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
It's stained with oil paint.
O, aa! Ya oyun oynuyor benimle. Dur, döndüremedim.
I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercuria.
Yorusu da mı yazılıyormuş mektupta? Bu ne? Dur bir dur.
A portable easel was kept there.
Niye bu devamlı?
The hospitaller crypts.
Ha, üst
If
ön
memory
tarafı
serves,
yapmıyormuş,
they're
yapmış.
located at the far end of the cemetery around
Evet,
an
evet,
old
arkada
tree.
gördük bunu.
An artist working in a cemetery. Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Hayal ürünüm olmasan ağzını burnunu kırardın da işte. Benim kafamdan çıkıyorsun.
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry.
Senin ne işin var
Make
benim
friends.
anamın mezarında?
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name.
İyi.
I must say I was
İyi
rather
diyelim, iyi olalım.
absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Cadona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale.
Demedim.
All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains.
Ha.
I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the
Burada
light.
da var mı
Now,
acaba? Bir
a
de buraya gel
diligent
de bir
observer
göreyim
might
seni.
note that you too were loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Üstündeki güzelmiş.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Ne oluyor, ne oluyor? Tövbe bismillah. Bu ne be? Teröriste benziyor. Haritaya koy deyince niye böyle yapıyor? Bunları keşfetmek lazım galiba. Heh. Buraya gidelim. Burada boşuna vakit kaybettik ya.
Selam.
Can I ask you a question?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Selam dedi. Aleykümselam. I need a police.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
Ah!
But why the archives? Won't that stall everyone's work?
You bet it will. He's looking up all the thieves in Cordona over the past decade. Say one thing for Logan. He's persistent.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Karen.
Would you mind if I talk to this
There's a
tailoress?
Karen
I
situation.
could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
Ben kıyafet değiştirebiliyor muyum? Ben kıyafet değiştirmek istiyorum. Oh, yanlış yere geldim.
I'm working. She wants a proper sketch, I'll make her a proper bloody sketch. Go away.
Atölye Skalya'daki Şövalyeler Caddesi üçlü yol kesim diyor. Şövalyeler Caddesi. Üçlü yol. Üçlü yol. Şövalyeler Caddesi. Şurada bir yerde. Arka sokakta. Nini.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Senor Holmes.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat-up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
Görmüyor ki kadının gözü
Where can
yaşlı
I find
yani.
the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
Abla böyle olursan her polisim diye gelene şey yaparsan doyurursun onu.
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
Bizim adammış la bu. Her şey yaptık dur. Böyle olur mu? Altın dolap eşyaları alındı mı? Zaten hepsini aldık herhalde. Aslı?
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
Ah.
Ah, look at this old chap putting on airs like some Italian doge. Why don't you disguise yourself as him instead?
We have a job to do, John.
Oh, come on, at least do him first.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy bed.
All right.
Abi yıpranmış falan deyince bu kıyafet değiştiremem abla senin önünde bir say. Teyzeciğim. Birkim 5 takım. Nasıl?
No,
You didn't tell me it was a...
but I did.
Melon şapka. Bildiğim beyefendi gibi giyinmiş hanımefendi.
Ah,
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
yes, sir.
Will
Please
you?
do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
Before I go, Mum, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much. Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye. What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Olmaz. Ha, işçi sınıfı beğeniyor, şeyi beğenmiyormuş. Aristokrat kesim bu kıyafeti. Yıkıcım. Oh, pardon. Ase. İşler. Neler, şüpheler. Büyük saray. Anlat. Boş bir klasör buldum, üstünde şöyle yazıyor. Violet Holmes davası 9 Nisan 1869 Stonewood malikanesi Büyüksaray. İçinde hiçbir belge yok. Varmış ama dosyaları kayıtmış. Ne oluyor?
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash.
Yo, daha başındayız
I
ya.
have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point.
Siz de hiç
See
peşinden
that board?
gittiniz mi olayın?
Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
O iş
Well, I'm
bende.
not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
Geliyorum. Çok güzel ya, bu arada ben oyunu beğendim bayağı. Öneririm. Özellikle indirimli bir zamanda.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to
anki
ask
canımız
untrained
hayali.
civilians for help.
John.
You're
hayali
lucky to have a
arkadaşımız.
well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic. A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The
Sen
first
mi
targets are in the
öleceksin?
next
Dayı
room.
ya,
You know what to do with
ölmüşsün,
them.
gömenin yok.
I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
Öyle olmaz ki.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood. Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment.
I could do this all day.
Please don't. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armour.
Vurdum ya. Ha.
Hooray!
Bir de öldürmesi
If you
kaldı.
stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated.
Ne diyor? Sherlock MP kutusunu kullanarak yakındaki düşmanları afalat. Ha.
Ah, Sherry, you've guessed that you can't use the fire. Oh, Sherry. Oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive.
Ha, bu
Helpful
mu?
advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results.
Konuşalım.
Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely
Bayağı
hopeless,
iyiydim de bu
but
arada.
true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't
Tamam
go shooting
ya,
anyone in the eye.
tamam.
That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always
Ready.
ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking.
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
Çıkartayım şunu.
I'm coming for you.
Oha! Yaptım
I
ama.
couldn't miss the party.
Haydi bu adamla mı savaşacağım? Yanmıyorum ya. Geliyor. Ay manyak.
Overcome him, don't...
I'm coming.
Hello there.
He W basmam gerek. Garip
I'm
bir
coming for you.
savaş
Weaken
şeyi
him
var.
first.
Ah,
I'm coming.
ya dur patlatacak şey kalmadı.
Won't work this way.
I couldn't miss the party.
He bunu... Heh, sonunda.
No more crime for you.
The snuff's ready.
Dövüş öğretiyor. Nasıl yapacağım onu? Beni öldürüyor şu an. Bunu nasıl tutuklayacağım?
Overcome him, don't rush him.
I
Ne
couldn't miss the
oğlum,
party.
devamlı bunları sersemletecek bir şey mi bulacağım? Bunu vuruyor bu adam bana.
Take a rest, my friend.
Küçüklendin. Tutuklanmayı nasıl yapıyor?
You can overcome the brute now.
Bu. İş.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Do some.
The snuff's ready.
Evet.
That's enough. You've proved yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same
Çok
on
da
the
iyi
street,
değildim
and you'll
aslında
be
ama.
well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant.
Oley
Well,
be.
it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it. But at the same time,
Hiç de
it will
hatırlamayacağım.
never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Duruyorsun John
Thank you,
Yazdır.
my friend.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
Shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
Malikane. Dın dırırırırırı. Köprü. Burası mı acaba ya? Lise. Peki çocuğum. Aha buldum. Tanıyordu malikanesi.
Hey, Sherry. There's post here.
Sherlock, umarım bu mektup sana ulaşmaz. Çünkü ulaştıysa saçma yerlerine bağlandığın anlamına gelir. Geçmiş geçmişte kaldı. Bir insanın adımlarını takip etmek için daha fazla zaman ve enerji harcamak en iyi ihtimalle çocuksu bir tutku. En kötü ihtimalle patolojik bir zayıflıktır. Bunu Mycroft yazmıştır kesin. Verem kötü bir son ve tüm itirazlarına rağmen buna tanık olmaman senin için daha iyi oldu. Şimdi annemizin mezarını ziyaret ettiğini varsayıyorum. Bunun fevri dürtülerini tatmin ettiğini ve bir an önce Londra'ya geri döneceğini düşünüyorum. Eskiden olanlara sırtını dönme. Olacakları şekillendirmeye yardım etme zamanın geldi. Ulusumuzun son... Mycroft.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.